Hey, this is davidb69, and welcome to Game 5 of the National League Division Series. It's finally occurring. I apologize that Stott's playing for a week. I haven't been feeling 100%. I feel like if I'm going to do a Game 5, I need to be at my best. And today's that day, so I'm going to wait a second. I got to log into my phone so I can verbally reply to anybody that is asking anything at this moment. I will start momentarily. It's been a long season, and hopefully it will not end today. For those who haven't seen it, the Dodgers advanced, Toronto's advanced, the Yankees advanced, so there's only going to be our Game 5. So we get all the attention of the baseball world. Wow. It's like Dodgers are like the team that's left, again, this is besides the Phillies, and they only have one guy that's up here. It's just kind of ironic. Almost tells you that, hey, there's Nick Williams. That's the guy we traded to get our catcher. Honestly, it's like they must have had must have been all about the pitching. Yeah, but it's like Kershaw. It's like they only he went 6 2/3 and 6 1/3, and he went 5 innings. Wow. I don't get it, but I don't have to. Let's get started. Arrieta's in perfect health to play tonight, going against Luke Weaver, who I torched last time. Gotta remember to be patient. Because impatience have gotten me into trouble before.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one.
Ironically, Arrieta's pitching.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
It's going to be high. Watch. Oh. Last couple of times I've watched it, it's always been high.
And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia.
I don't know why that wasn't a strike.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. High pop up. Smoke has a play. One down.
Batting second here tonight. Center fielder number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roy, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Good change up that time, but he wouldn't
I thought
bite
that was
on
a
it.
perfect pitch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Smoke has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Pillar retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fastball taken high for a ball. Kingery swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his first year at the big league level. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, Justin.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Pops this one up.
This is not that first game.
Young is there, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
First baseman, Matt.
Now batting, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Phillies, left fielder,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, it's so close.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Machado is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
All even at 2-2. 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag gets one. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Batting six, right fielder, Randall Richards.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
I had a perfect chance. I should have just let it be.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field.
Man.
A ball that's well hit. And
that would have brought the run home.
For extra bases.
If I just stayed at second, accepted the ground out.
With 2 away.
Damn.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Grichuk stands at second with 2 gone. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Alfaro, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball
crap.
called strike 3, and the side is retired.
I thought that's floating more outside.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes.
Good
Don't touch that
opportunity that
remote.
in.
More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Stepping in, Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Dribbled to the right side. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Oh, heck, I'm challenging that.
Now. It looks
He's
like
out.
we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure
He's
about
out,
him
yep.
being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And
No!
we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset
that's
comes
a bad
off.
call.
And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
I don't know about that. Oh, he was safe. Okay.
Into the box, Luke Weaver. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jake Arrieta.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Wow.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch. First
offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounder down the line at third. Jerko fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Well, batter number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Fowler, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
This isn't good.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul DeYoung becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
High and deep to straightaway right.
Get out of here.
Bam.
Get.
Gone.
Yes.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His second home run of the series, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Right fielder.
As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start hitting, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Kingery. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies lead this one 2-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Carpenter.
Popped him up. Machado ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Stepping in, Colton Wong. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Dominic Leone, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Dominic Leone.
Here's
Not
Justin
exactly a
Smoke
surprise.
now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Leone, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Justin Smoke was retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Molina is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Jose Martinez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Tommy Pham. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. There's one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1. Striding into the box, Paul DeYoung. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
It's 2 outs. I just need 1 out.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He swings and grounds it to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
I'm gonna trust
Sam Tuivalala
trust my
to do
starter.
the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Yeah, way outside.
Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out.
Ooh, he's inside.
The batter, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Missed with a slider. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Heading out towards shallow right. Pham is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he fouls this one off. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Wong is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The 1-2.
Yeah.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it. Throw down to first, 1 away. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher,
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Swing and a miss for strike one. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Pilar's there, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Greg Holland is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jairo Munoz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding in, Justin Smoke, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one, hitless in 3 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Holland is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Oh, look out! Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 13,
Manny Machado will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Counts 1-0.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
The count's 1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Sliding, stopped by Jerko. He goes to first. Got him. So they go quietly here. Colton Wong will stand in. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Pilar comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So stepping in, Jairo Munoz. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Wow. Good, strong 8 innings.
Luke Gregerson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Gregerson, 33 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Fowler will back up and put this away for a long out number one. On to first, a double play.
I didn't think he was going to get to that. Damn it.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Okay, I'm going to put Arrieta. I'm going to put Herrera. Do I have Herrera run, or do I? Yeah, I'm going to have Wagner run. Okay. Actually, I thought Mullins. Okay.
Odubel Herrera will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Cedric Mullins will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Cedric Mullins.
Popped up. Guion waits on it, and the inning is over.
Wow.
Dexter Fowler back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Cedric Mullins will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 71.
Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 41. Mark Melanson.
Austin Barnes is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Machado has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Third baseman, number 2.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power for it. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. 2 gone.
There we go. 1 out away, and we win the series.
Next for the Cardinals, first baseman.
Settling in now, Matt Carpenter. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
To 1-2 now. They're
So
on
give
their
him a
feet
splitter.
here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. And the
Got
Phillies
him.
move on. They've got a date in the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.
That was a heck of a game. It was awesomely pitched. Made that one mistake in the my closer, but I'll live with that.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For the 5th and final game of the National League Division Series, Jake Arrieta twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, helping lead the Phillies to a victory over the Cardinals, clinching the series and earning their right to play in the National League Championship Series. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
No games were played. Okay, well, Arrieta's not going to be able to pitch. Should be too tired. Okay, I'm just going to check this. I mean, I hope it's not broken like that. Yeah, he's too tired. Okay, he's not pitching. But I was just worried that it was broken because it had him going in game 1. Okay, so my hope is I can get Arietta going in Game 3. That's my hope, because we had that. Because the way the series works is he had the off day here, and he's going to have an off day here. So I'm hoping. My hope is use number 2 and number 3, and then my number 1, and then 2 and 3, and then 1. I'll be able to go 1, 2. So my game plan is to actually. I won't need Eichhoff. That's my game plan. So it'll be Kershaw against Nola, Wood against Hamels, Arietta against Mita. We'll go from there. So it should be interesting. I mean, my Nola's pretty much my ace, and Kershaw is their ace, so it should be interesting. So until next time, this is davidb69, and I'm out. I'll probably resume this on Friday night. Eagles' last preseason game is tomorrow, and I generally like to watch that. I might do some broadcasting of some football later. With the new patch and stuff, I was thinking about resetting my entire season there, and basically start it in the regular season and do a reset. Mainly because it's like I was still getting used to the game and just goofing around. I mean, my guy and everything, my sim guy for quarterback, it's like Wentz has like 12 interceptions or 13 interceptions, and that's just not realistic. And I just basically was acting really foolish with it, and but I'm probably going to do a reset there. But anyway, until next time, this is davidb69, and I'm out.